Drawing? You? Just who the heckaroonie do you think you are? An artist? Do you think you can just draw? Bruh? The answer should have been yes, because anyone can draw. Well, hello everybody. Welcome. Today we take it back to the basic. I will share with you my personal tips and tricks on how to draw. If you're watching this, it means you're interested enough to learn how to draw, which means you may have what it takes, my boo. But before you pick up a pencil, you will need the confidence of a lion that does lion things. Let's be brave lions and dive into the aesthetics of art, or what I like to call doodles. Well, okay, cool cats and kittens. To have great results in your art, you need to be confident with your lines. Do not bring about shaky business, okay? Please do not draw hairy lines. Unless, of course, you're making something hairy, then go ahead and draw them. But other than that, if you're making a clean, nice line, keep it like a clean, nice line. You don't need to add those little... But I hear you ask, sir, how do you even achieve drawing smooth lines? Glad you asked, Jimothy. By believing. Also by being kind of fast about it. You don't need precision right away, but try it confidently and you'll see what I mean. Start practicing drawing straight lines from point A to point B without lifting your pencil. Try a triangle, try a circle, try all varieties of shapes. Just try to keep it smooth, one movement, one line. Don't draw a line of kilometer long. You can stop, but then start again from that point from where you stopped with the same type of lightness. You'll see all the lines will become one. Which brings me to my next tip. Draw lightly. Whatever you plan on drawing, draw it lightly first. You have to draft it first so that you know that you will achieve something beautiful at the end. If you don't like what you're doing, keep adding lines until you find a good balance, or simply erase it and start again. Keep adding other lines until you have the skeleton of the actual painting that you want to have. Once it is close to what you had in mind, then leave it. Once you're happy with your light draft, then you can go ahead and draw lines that are a little bit darker. This technique works especially well if you want to outline things, for example with ink or with pen, because afterwards you can just erase all that pencil and you're left with this beautiful piece of art. Your lines will go from being a basic AF to aesthetic AF. So these are my tricks on how to achieve a good copy. Your eyes. Look, observe, see, watch, study your subject. Of course, this is only applicable if you want to draw something that you are looking at. If you are a drawing god, then you will be able to just look at something and recreate it on your paper. Cha, cha, cha. But if that's the case, well, what the hell are you doing here? Like, this is a video for basics of drawing, so... Use your pencil to measure things from your perspective. You do it like so. However, I really hate this technique and only use it if it's absolutely necessary, because it's not that precise. 2 out of 7, do not recommend. Then you have the square system, or whatever you want to call it. This is great for being a bit more precise. For example, for portraits. I use this technique in the video here. Technically, you draw on your original image like this, and also the same pattern on your drawing paper, like this. The good thing about this technique is that you can scale it up or down, which is great. The terrible part about this technique is the amount of measuring and the fact that you have to somehow delete or erase all of those ugly, nasty lines, which can be tedious or simply impossible. Do you want your art to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, fun and easy mac and cheesy? Then trace it. There is no shame in that. It's about what you can do with your drawing that matters. If you're using regular printing paper, then it is likely that the image you choose to trace will be somewhat visible on the paper. They also sell transparent paper, which is great for tracing, even if it's on a screen. The only problem is that you cannot really do this well if you're drawing on a heftier type of surface, like a canvas or watercoloring paper. However, you can fix this by adding a layer of graphite with your pencil on the other side and then tracing it on top. It will leave a very thin outline from which you can work on. I use this technique in this video. You can also trace it digitally, like so. Remember, copying precision is not always the way to go, especially if you want to be more authentic. But copying is a great way to familiarize yourself with all of the shapes. The more you do it, the more you will be able to draw. That's a fact. But sir, what if I want to draw from my imagination? In that case, do it. You need to believe in your abilities. You need to believe that you can do it. And that if you make a mistake, so what? There is no mistake police to arrest you that I know of. You will find that looking things up on Google before you draw them will really show you the details that you never even thought of. Whoa, butterflies have 6 tiny creepy legs? Look up at examples of things that you want to draw to not only do it well, but also get some inspiration. What I do suggest is that you have a clear and concise idea of what you want to draw before you start drawing. Be bold, dang it! Sure, skeletons like this or like this help you understand human anatomy. Do learn this at some point. So, are they necessary to start drawing? Hell no, Timothy! Ain't nobody got time for that. My personal advice is to, well, just draw. I do think, however, that you should kind of know where things are supposed to be. The distances, the shapes, the sizes that things should have. In that sense, very simple lines of skeletons like this will help you know where to place things. You want to draw them lightly. Lightly. To mark where the hell in your face the eyes, the nose and the mouth go. Especially the eyes can be kind of tricky because they have to be super symmetrical. I got a tip for that. Take a picture of it and invert it. Flip it. It will show you if they're wonky. I believe that your drafting lines should actually be considered somewhat your skeleton, not your outcome. All I'm saying is, don't stress too much about it at first. Use the KISS method. Keep it simple. Sister? Whenever I make any artwork, I start from the simplest things ever. Once you have the perfect draft, then do the line work. Then you can go in with some ink. Oh, is your ink looking snatched? Maybe then add some color. It seems like I still need a background. Boom! Digital art. Build your skills up. And anytime you feel comfortable and you feel like you can add to it, add to it. Anytime you feel like you can do something more challenging, then challenge yourself. There are thousands of videos online showing you the process. Try and follow along. And do not get discouraged if it ends up looking wonky. A wonky drawing is more helpful to your skill than a nothing drawing. No, but seriously though, build from easy mode to hard mode. Stonks. Once you start getting the hang of it and you start showing it to other people and their response is something like, nice, you should stop. I don't mean stop drawing now. I mean you should stop only drawing that thing that you became so good at. I cannot count the amount of people I've met that keep drawing the exact same thing using the exact same technique, drawing chibi anime over and over again. Don't be that guy. So you can draw the perfect female face, huh? Can you draw the perfect male face? A good artist is multifunctional. I know Frida Kahlo. I know Da Vinci Code. Heck, I'm not even Squidward. I just kept drawing until I became sorta okay at it. And I am sure the more I do it, the better I will become in the future. And so will you. Well, now that we have gone through some basic drawing tips, you can pause and rewatch this as many times as you need to. No pressure here, babe. You can comment below what you would like me to draw next, and if I choose your comment, I will make sure to feature you in the next video. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook, link in the description below. And of course, if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more art content, then smash that subscribe button! I'll see you guys on the flip side.